So yeah, I'm doing this in post. I'm narrating this video now because the audio was pretty shit, and I'm hoping this is better. You're watching me play Dead Cells on 3 Bosscells, and yeah, I had 2 really terrible runs. I think this is one of them, and I think there should be another one where I fail and like pretty badly in the beginning. So little spoiler here, I guess. But yeah, was starting with a symmetrical lens, and uh, I was trying to get my build together. I did 2 runs before this one here, and they failed like equally bad. So I had not high hopes to get through this uh, when I failed like 4 attempts. But yeah, I kept going, and that's basically the most important thing in Dead Cells. You have to keep going. You fail, you die, you learn. Well, basically that's like the mantra of the whole game, I guess. Because it's like die, learn, repeat until you get it. Sometimes there's a bit luck in there, sometimes don't. Yeah, but let me say another thing. Well, I'm German. You probably hear that in my accent. I have a pretty bad accent, and yeah, I'm not used to it to speak much English. Yeah, I failed there, by the way. That was the first of the 2 runs I failed there. But yeah, I'm okay. Let me try again. I'm German, and yeah, I have an accent, and I'm not used to speaking English, but well, I want to speak more English, so here I go now. And yeah, the first attempt was cut short. It was looking good for the moment, but then I just screwed up there. So, nothing you can do. Next run with like, I don't really know the real name. I always call it the shotgun crossbow, and it's one of my better weapons, but I find it a bit too slow on higher difficulties. I mean, for the first stage, it's okay, but it loses on value, I think. And yeah, here we have an elite. The annoying crystals on the side, fucking me over every time, but this time it was going okay-ish. Decided to not take the amulets there. Yeah, I'm always trying to get through the first stage as quickly as possible. Or at least below sub 2 minutes to get the bonus on. Because if you reach the end of the stage at below 2 minutes, you get a bonus door at the collector. So that's always the thing I'm looking for. I'm only trying it on the first stage, because I like to explore, kill as much enemies as I can to get as much gold as I can, because on 3 boss cells there's no way of healing, except for, well, you can heal with your flask, as per usual, but you can't refill it unless you find one of 2 shops that sell this for 20,000 bucks. And yeah, 20,000 is quite a number, so you have to farm a bit. And I saw here, okay, Promenade of the Commandant is nearby. It's not my usual route, but I took it because I was close to 2 minutes, so nothing you can do. I was thinking about maybe getting the 3 keys, the gardener keys, but to get the moonflower keys, this would be a quite unusual route for me, but I thought, okay, well, Promenade of the Condemned, here we are, whatever, let's go, try it. Cause there's a blueprint when you get all the keys and bringing them to the castle. So, and I still don't have it, cause the road sucks. Cause one part of it is a graveyard, and I really don't like the graveyard. Yeah, here we are, Promenade of the Condemned. And I decided, okay, let's take it. I don't have a lot of good gear to handle the curse, but I was feeling confident with the giant's whistle now in my backpack. In my backpack, in my bag basically. My backpack is my shield. And yeah, 7 kills left, so feels easy. I was waiting here for my whistle at first, but I decided, okay, I can take it with my mushroom boy and my shotgun. So 2 kills left, and I pushed one down. Oh, he survived, and oh yeah, this happened. I didn't see that there were spikes there, and I thought, okay, he has just a sliver of health left. Let's just smash down, kill him this way. And I missed and jumped right into the spikes with 1 counter on the curse left. So, instant kill for me. Okay, and this is the 3rd one. Let's hope this one goes better, right? Yeah, I grabbed my shield and put it in the backpack. That's why I picked up the alchemist crossbow. Not really to use it, but so that both slots are filled and I can put the shield in the backpack. Cause I like the mutation armadillo backpack. It's pretty new, I think. It makes it so you can parry while you roll. Oh, and I missed a rune there in the ground, I just noticed. Maybe I see it when I pass it again. Nope. I just went, I didn't see it. Well, but that's the difference. In post you see such things, but while you play you don't. Yeah, no, I was struggling in the beginning. Like here, I did die there. That was a third. I've completely forgot that myself. That one was so horrible. I just deleted it from my memory. Oh fuck. Yeah, apparently I died there. I remember now. The elite surprised me with the lightning cage there, and I couldn't get out. So I got kind of stuck there and panicked and got smashed in the face. And maybe this run will go better. Or maybe, well, the video might be, I don't know if I cut it down yet. Haven't decided yet. I might. I might talk here for like over an hour and then decide to cut all of it out and just leave like 20 minutes in or something. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Maybe you'll watch me like over an hour die and die and die again, or maybe don't. Maybe there's actually at least run in there that gets further than to the second stage. Well, I know it obviously, because, well, I've played it already. But yeah, that's future me talking about past me. Yeah, I kind of like the ice crossbow, but I'm a bit torn on it because it has blatant weaknesses, to be honest. Because one thing about it is like it's really good against normal mobs, because they are dead before they get immune to freezing. But against bosses, they have so much health you can't kill them before they're immune. So and you need to freeze your enemies with the ice crossbow to, well, crit, and that's not possible. Then and the damage drop off is pretty harsh if you can't crit. So it's a lot of work to kill even the concierge with this. So yeah, as you can see there's amazing kill potential on mobs, but horrible and everything else. I went to Toxic Sewers. Decided, okay, it's just 25 seconds left. Whatever. Let's just leave and get on with it. At this point, I was thinking, okay, Giant's Whistle is okay, Shield and Backpack is okay, Ice Crossbow is okay for now, but I wanted to switch it really quickly, because, as I said, bosses with it are not fun. They're possible, but they work. And the other weakness of the Ice Crossbow is, like, if you have a modifier on it with biters or with enemies burst into flames or something, this cancels the freeze. And as I said, if you can't freeze your enemies, you can't crit them, and your damage is horrible. Because, yeah, if you watch closely, when I hit the enemies without the crit, even the flying guys that are relatively weak, they take 3 shots. So they are tanky. I think I will stop the narration now. I'm like in for 14 minutes and 30 seconds. And before I'm narrating here like over an hour, I want to check quickly if the audio is okay this time. So let's see. So yeah, apparently my recording software is way better than Windows recording with the microphone. So yeah, let me check if the mic is on before I'm talking here. Yeah, it's on, so it's fine. Yeah, but we are still watching. If you are still watching, I am watching, obviously. But yeah, let's see. We are still in the toxic sewers and shooting our way through. Pretty good so far. I didn't take much damage, and I'm quick on my feet for the moment. And the armadillo pack is putting in some work here. As you see, it's not just able to parry enemies' attacks, but it can deflect enemy bombs and other projectiles, and that's really good as well. The armadillo pack is pretty new. I think it's like from the new update. Well, new in quotation marks, cause it's not that new anymore. But yeah, I kind of like it, to be honest. I was pretty skeptic about it, but because I was thinking, yeah, it's okay-ish. But man, I've got to say, since I have that, I'm making quite some progress. But yeah, you don't need to believe me, because you saw me fail 3 times already, so whatever. But yeah, don't know what to say. Maybe it's... Oh yeah, I remember this point. Because I saw, oh, there's a whistle and a bomb in there. And I think there's a point where I'm gonna check what level my whistle is. And I think it's like level 2 or so. So I was thinking, okay, when I got the gold together, let me grab the whistle out of the shop as well, since it's 4 levels higher, and that's quite the upgrade. Because as you saw here, the combo of bomb and whistle is pretty good against elites, because you can basically, it's almost like a one-shot. You kill them instantly. Not always, but like, let's say in 75% of the time, of the attempts, you kill them like instantly. What worries me at this point is like, I'm still running the ice crossbow, and the stage gets explored more and more, so I'm getting closer to the boss. And I forgot already that I'm gonna go to the corrupted prison again, cause that's my usual route. And there was a rune in the ground, and I missed it again. Yeah, but the corrupted prison is basically like a detour. You don't have to do it. You can go straight to the next stage, or do like the detour to the prison, through the prison, and kill some more enemies, get a corrupted chest in there, and some bonus loot. I'm going there usually for the corrupted chest, to get another stat point, because I want to upgrade as much as possible before the boss. and you're gonna see me go in there. It's of course it's always a pretty huge risk, as you saw me die before with the curse in the Promenade of the Condemned. Because you get hit once and you're dead. It doesn't matter if it's like a huge sword that cuts your head off, or a tiny fly hits your face. You just explode. You're dead. Yeah, I've like think like between 100 and 150 hours in Dead Cells, so I know most of the runes. I think I have like 120 runs or so completed, or not completed, attempted. Let's say completed. It's more like 30 or 40, I think. Yeah, those guys, those green guys, the huge claws. One thing is like they remind me strikingly of SCP-196, the shy guy, just in green basically. But yeah, I don't know, they are not hard to kill basically. But if you can't kill them immediately, they rush you really quickly, and I don't get the timing down to dodge this. Because I'm not... They only appear on boss stage, Bosscells. On 3 Bosscells. Jesus Christ. I'm struggling here. I might have a stroke or something. No, it's just I'm just not used to speaking English. But as I said, I want to speak it more because I don't get the chance often. At first, I didn't even plan to make like really a real video out of it, because I thought, okay, let's just record a run and show it to a friend. Maybe he can get some value out of it. See how I play. Maybe can see if he can use some of the scene things to improve his own game. But yeah, I decided, okay, whatever. This might take like 3 days to upload, like literally, cause the video is like over an hour long. If I didn't cut it, and I thought, okay, whatever. Let's just do it. Let's even talk with while you do it, cause I did that like 5 years ago, or maybe even longer, maybe 6 years. I think it's my last video, and I did it only in German. And yeah, my English sucked back then. Also, it was like I understood it, but my accent was even harsher than now. So yeah, there was no way I was doing it in English. So this is my first time on YouTube speaking English, except when I was in like 2 or 3 videos of another YouTuber I can recommend. His name is Jack Hayes. Maybe I put him in the description. And yeah, he's a good guy, and I have fun watching him, and I'm sure someone that hears this can have fun watching him as well. So yeah, I played Among Us on his stream and cut it down. And yeah, so basically I am already on English or English speaking on YouTube, but that's my first own thing. Speaking English on YouTube. It's like a huge deal. No, whatever. I'm in the corrupted prison now, and straight for the chest, crappy loot. The gem is fine. It's the one of the more valuable gems, so that's good. The boots, I'm not using any kind of boots, so forget it. For a second, I thought, oh fuck, this guy is coming up here, and I don't like to fight those guys, especially not with a curse. But I decided, okay, I have the bomb ready. That should be enough. I didn't even need the bomb, basically. This scared me, cause the shot almost hit me, and I would be dead. The run would be over again. But I managed somehow. Yeah. Those guys are my nemesis. If I fight them straight, I get at least hit like 2 or 3 times. So I don't like them. I wait for my skills to be up again and just use them to like burst them down as quickly as I can. Yeah, sadly through the audio issues before I'm narrating here to fill the void a bit, but yeah, you know, there's no sound, game sound, sadly, because of the problems. Yeah, this guy, when he was standing up there on the ledge, he was like invisible, standing there and doing nothing for some reason. So I had to jump down, and so he would follow me and get out of his defensive stance there. Yeah, this is a point where I was checking, okay, giant whistle too, yeah. You might want to switch this. And I decided, I even decided to do it instantly. I thought I went away and, cause I didn't have the gold, but apparently I did. Yeah, controlled the situation there pretty good. I hope I'm not like making pop noises, because I don't have a pop filter. And maybe, because when I checked if it's working, well, it was working, and the sound is way better than before for my microphone. But yeah, I don't have a pop filter, so you might hear me, yeah, making mouth noises basically. I don't really know if there's English word for this other than, yeah, like mouth noises, but whatever. Maybe you didn't even notice before, and now that I mentioned it, you can't watch the video anymore, cause now you're thinking all the time of it. Yeah, no, I got my third mutation there. And that might be another advantage of going to the corrupted prison and making the detour. You get another stage, so you get to the ramparts with another mutation. So the ramparts might be a bit easier. And I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I know. My three mutations are the armadillo pack. Obviously, I already explained it. Makes it so you can parry while rolling. When you have a shield in your backpack, and of course necromancy. That's basically necromancy is like almost a no-brainer for me, cause it's a way to regain health pretty consistently. It's like in the beginning, it's not much. Really, it sucks in the beginning, to be honest, cause it's like, yeah, you are below 50%, you start to regain health, cause well, over 50% you don't get anything from it, and then it's like 2 to maybe 4 HP or something, and you think, oh wow, I have to kill like 100 enemies or so to get back to 50%. So yeah, but if you upgrade your green skill, it can get pretty substantially. It's like you see the bar go up, and it's like 50, 60 HP or whatever. So doesn't sound much if you have like 18,000 or something, but you feel it definitely. I think in this run you might even see it. Since the run went farther than the others. The other three runs was it? Yeah. And someone from my Steam friends came online. Yeah, it's not much happening. Dodging, weaving. Those flying guys are pretty harmless on itself, but it can get really stressful with the mages there shooting at you and having enemies on your own floor that you fight, and the flying guys following you over. It can get confusing, stressful, panicky. What is this? Yeah, here you see like on 3 Bosscells you have the choice to go to the insufferable crypt, so you fight the tentacle guy there. But I decided, nope, there's no way in hell I'm doing that. It's not like I can't beat him. I usually beat him every time. But thing is, I'm getting hit while doing this. And yeah, you don't want to get hit on 3 boss fights, since you can't restore much health, or you can't refill your flask, basically. So if it's empty, it's empty, unless you buy flask charges for 20,000 gold. And that's the reason why I'm always trying to kill as many enemies as possible, except for the first stage, So I'm getting gold, cause it can be that I screw up somewhere, and there was, by the way, there was one of the food shops, so I can buy a flash charge there if I need one. And I noticed, okay, there's a legendary item here, and would you see that? That's another weapon. And that's exactly the weapon I was hoping for. The explosive crossbow. That's part of my favorite build at the moment. So, and it's even legendary, and it has plus 40% damage. That's like amazing for tier 5 crossbow. And yeah, the explosive crossbow, if you don't know, every direct hit with it is a crit, always. And you can not just shoot it, but you can hit enemies with it. Like, it's like an explosive pickaxe, basically. And yeah, it's amazing. And it interrupts basically every enemy in its attack, because it has like a slight knockback. The melee has more knockback, but if the enemies die, no, you knockback doesn't matter. But yeah, it's amazing. I really like this weapon. It's one of my favorites, definitely. I think the other favorite weapon I have at the moment is the katana. I really like the feel of it. I suck with it still, and every time I try to do a run with it, I'm dying and dying and dying. But whatever. Oh, excuse me. It's like 2 a.m. and yeah, I try to you know complete the video like an what time are we, like 37 minutes, maybe a bit over or something. But yeah, the video should be complete. I thought, okay, let's look for render software. Maybe we can get the file a bit smaller, so the upload doesn't take 3 days. But yeah, I found this free software called VideoPad by NCH Software. Not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, I found it and I thought, okay, maybe this one can render. So I was fiddling around with it and trying to check the audio and stuff. And yeah, I noticed when I watched the recording, whew, this is bad. It sounded like I'm sitting like in a bathroom or in a hall with like hard tile walls, and yeah, you couldn't. You could. It was understandable and stuff. Oh yeah, and you heard like non-stop my gamepad when I was mashing buttons and stuff. It was really bad. So I decided, okay, no, you can't. You can't, cause at the end of the video I said that's the reason basically why I'm doing this here. At the end of the video, I said like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna publish this video, and you already saw it now, so yeah, I publish it. No one ever is ever gonna see this, cause or hear this, cause you know the audio is fucked, and I can't I can't upload it with such horrible audio quality, and yeah, so no one would know except for me. But that's enough. Enough people for me to know. So yeah, we're fighting the concierge now. and it's a pretty easy boss. It's the first boss of the game, so yeah. And as I say, it's a pretty easy boss. He punches me in the face. Because I always, for some reason, I know I can easily beat him without getting hit. And sometimes I happen to do that even, but for some reason, I always tend to get hit once by, well, not always, obviously, since I beat him already without getting hit, but I beat him 10 out of 10, and I beat him like without getting hit twice. But in 9 out of 10 cases, I get hit once for some reason, and it's always like I forget. Oh no! You let yourself be cornered again. So yeah, and I'm usually getting hit by the red aura then when I try to roll through him to get out of the corner. Yeah, whatever. No, I'm through with him. Well, there was not much to say. It's like a rhythm game a bit with him. It's like shoot him twice, roll through him, punch him in the back, roll a bit away, and repeat. And when he starts jumping, well, then you roll through him, and the ground area effect he does, you just jump twice. So that's not too hard. Yeah, and it's like a no-brainer. Still the village has to be the case, cause that's pretty easy. You see here, this guy, he can't even do anything against me, cause he's shooting, and I have a ledge in front of me, so this cannonball can't reach me. Easiest elite of my life, basically. Still Village is, by the way, the other stage that has a food shop. To be honest, I don't even know if the other option, the Slumbering Sanctuary, that's a hard word for me for some reason, has one. Maybe it does. I don't know. To be honest, I'm going there rarely because there are two enemies that are like pretty harsh on me. There's those teleporting guys that are shooting like weird balls of fire, plasma, fire, something like that. It's a red, orange ball, and they teleport away. With a crossbow, it's manageable, but the projectile is still pretty fast. And yeah, I saw, okay, there's an elite there. Clear the area before, cause if I don't kill him immediately, I might have to change positions and he will teleport after me. But with the combo, pretty consistently, you beat them easily. It's the other shop. This time it's the other food shop, the second one. I don't need anything from here, so I'm leaving immediately. No need to waste time, because the more time I spend, the longer the video. And yeah, the longer you have to wait for the video, because my shitty internet doesn't allow such long videos usually. Yeah, I'm posting like the first video in 5 to 6 years, like on my YouTube channel. So I still have 13 subscribers or so. But yeah, I'm not expecting like someone even to watch it. But if so, don't expect like a regular schedule or something, cause well, I'm not planning a career as a YouTuber. I just wanted to share like a bit of gameplay. Maybe have some friends look into it, so they can say, "Oh wow, Reynolds, you're so awesome! Look at you go, dying 3 times, then struggling in the still village like a moron." For some reason, you saw it before when I dropped down there to kill the explosive bats. I jumped on them with the smash. For some reason, I don't know. It happened multiple times today, I think. But I kind of got stuck on them for like half a second or so. It felt really weird. Usually, you just smash through them without any like what's the word? Without any consequence. You just they're like air. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit, to be honest, at this point. Got hit multiple times now in the Stilt Village. I was hoping to gain health here, not to like to full basically. But at the moment it's looking like you know, it's not looking good. You know what, I might have to try it, but not in this video. But you know, a pop filter is normally like in front of the mic. But what if I put a mask on? Well, we all have masks now since the global situation and stuff. So maybe a mask can function as a pop filter. If I do another, I will definitely do another video for a friend. Don't know if I will publish it, but I might try that there. And it's a video editing software here. I don't even know if I see a record button in it. So while I'm narrating this, so there might be a chance I can record gameplay of it with a software instead of the Windows function to record gameplay. So this might solve the problem that I have to do post commentary. But I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna try a few things and see how it goes. I still have my microphone, my table microphone as well. I'm using my headset at the moment, because I don't even know anymore if my table mic was still working, and the quality is not the best as well. It's not like a $100 microphone or something. It's like whatever. Yeah, my strategy usually to traverse this. Oh yeah, I remember this one. That surprised me, the ball there. Yeah, my strategy usually to traversing the clock tower is like get in the first tower you come in to, climb all the way to the top. When you reach the top, just teleport to the lowest teleporter and go to the next tower from there, explore that one, and go to the next lowest teleporter after this. So you slowly work your way up and explore everything and kill everything. Even though at this point gold is not so important anymore, cause at this point, for some reason, my character just decided, okay, let's just shoot over the enemy, and yeah, I got smashed in the face for. I don't know what happened there. Oh, there was a rune in the ground, and I missed it again. I think. Maybe I saw it there when I was. Yeah. Okay. I was disappointed myself. I would be disappointed myself if I didn't see that. Anyway, gold is not important anymore, or it's not as important anymore, cause I don't have the opportunity anymore to buy flash chargers. Only thing I can buy at the moment in shops here is upgrades for my weapons and tools, and that's still pretty important. But usually 32k is kinda enough. You still get a bit anyway. This elite is like super easy. You can't do anything because I can reflect his bombs. Yeah, but for some reason I'm like, okay, get as much money as you can. Because you never know. Maybe because you still have to consider, okay, maybe I get an upgrade and this is cursed, or maybe I don't want it cursed. So I have to re-roll it maybe even a bunch of times because it might suck. This guy, it was the first time I saw that they teleport to the same platform. Usually they teleport like one up or one down or something like this. But he like kept coming back, and I hate those guys. Cause on their own, if the floor is empty and they're alone, it's pretty easy to deal with them. You can't even see them before you see like little, like wobbly air in the area where they're standing. But yeah, I miss that quite often, and I get punished for it. I see it there. You could see it there in front of the spikes, so. Oh yeah, my throat is getting sore, cause I'm not used to talking this much. I talked the whole video already, and that was over an hour, and now I'm here and talking stuff like over an hour. So, yeah, we are almost up to an hour now. Like 55 minutes, I think. But we get through this. Yeah, I was checking here. Okay, what room is it? There's nothing here. I think there's not even like a kind of like story room that can have anything to loot in the clock tower. I think there's only like 3 or 4 kinds of story rooms there. But I'm checking them anyway, just in case. Oh yeah, he was going back and explaining like this weapon there, the auto crossbow or repeater crossbow as it's called, I think. Yeah, I like this one, and I was thinking about maybe doing a build with this. Like it crits when you shackle enemies with it, so you it's secondary can shackle. So I was thinking maybe doing like a shackle build with this weapon and like the bear traps and the like the plant grenade. I'm not sure how it's called officially. Is both those killed shackle enemies, but I was thinking maybe it's just another ice crossbow then against bosses, cause I don't know if you can if the immunity applies if you use another source of the same status effect. So basically, when I shackle it with a bunch of times with a plant grenade, and he gets immune against it. When I use the bear traps, then is he still immune against the shackle, or is it cause another source, another like item or attack is shackling him? He is not immune against it. I don't know that yet. I never tried it before, so I was thinking, yeah, okay, maybe let's try it. But I still have to do it. And yeah, why do new things when old things still work? So I don't know. Change sucks. So I'm pretty happy with my burst build here. So and you can see the damage of my crossbow is ramping up pretty substantially now. I'm doing 14,000 with the shot. I think the melee should be a bit less damage. And now I got my tier 8 giant whistle and even my tier 8 powerful grenade. So at this point I'm set up basically. I'm ready to go. And cause there's not much upgrade anymore I can do. The only way is like going in a shop in the next stage. The items there are tier 9, which is a slight upgrade, but it's not that important anymore. So I can excuse me, tired. I can live without this upgrade. And yeah, I'm done here in Clock Tower. Everything explored, everything killed, so elevator up. Clock room. And I'm gonna mute myself for a second here. When I find my button. And mute. Okay. It's timekeeper time. Should I say? No, I shouldn't, but it's rewind time. Oh, whatever. Yeah, the timekeeper still gives me kind of a lot of trouble, but so far I'm doing good. He hit me a bunch of times there, but I could regain the most of it. And the Armadillo pack is coming in clutch on this fight, always for me. Because you see how much I'm parrying with it, of the projectiles and stuff. But I suck at dodging this attack. And the hook, I don't know, maybe I would have survived it, but if I hadn't, I had to heal there, because like I was almost dead. I was really close. And maybe even the final attack might have killed me there. I don't know. I got him at least. So yeah, that was worrisome. I used to heal there, and I got really close there to die like 2 times at least. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, I was thinking, okay, it was not your best fight with the timekeeper. So the hope is dwindling to not to see the. I was pretty confident I would see the hand of the king here, but I was like, oh no, there's no way I'm beating it. When the timekeeper gives me this much trouble, there's no way I'm beating the hand of the king, and I'm. This is like the first time you see me play Dead Cells, so you don't know it, but uh, except if you are my friend and I told you about it. But anyway, uh, I'm like, I think like maybe 30 to 40 runs or so might be on this difficulty now. And yeah, it's hard. And I saw like of those, let's say 30 runs. I saw the Hand of the King like 15 to 20 times, and so I'm getting there pretty relatively consistently. But man, I suck at the boss fight of the Hand of the King. I just can't dodge his attacks. I don't know. I don't get the timing down. It screws me every time. And as I said, I've like over 100 hours or so in Dead Cells, and easily over 100 runs, maybe even 150 or so, or at least not runs, attempts. So I was like, oh no, no, I don't know. I saw him a lot in this time. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, my hope is not high at this point. I'm pretty confident that I get through the castle. The only thing that is really dangerous for me here are those guys with big fists. I just killed like a second ago, and there's another one. Uh, of course, with my abilities, it's quite easy to burst them down. But sometimes I think like, okay, fuck it, you fight them without ability, and that's the point where I die, usually. Or like, let's say in 8 of 10 times I die. I found like T9 whistles, so I thought, okay, you have a bunch of gold, whatever, buy it, little upgrade. Even if it's just a little more damage, it's still more damage. Oh yeah, I saw this thing, and I think I saw it only one time before, so I thought, oh, maybe there's an item. Let's see. Because there's weapon crates and stuff. But, yeah, there was basically nothing. I was even reading it. Usually I'm not even reading it anymore. You see here? That was dangerous. I took a bunch of damage there. Because I decided to fight a guy without using any kind of like burst against him. This guy surprised me. I thought, okay, whatever. Let him do his spin. And for some reason I didn't get through the door and got stuck there. And see, this guy, my crossbow is doing this much damage. This much damage now. It's like 28,000 per hit. I don't even need burst damage against a weak elite like this one before. And now I decided to switch the amulet to get more, cause it has like 3 stats points on it, and it's not my main, so it gave me like 7,000 HP on top of my, I think I had 12,000 before. Of course, I lost some damage with it, cause it's like, I think I lost 6% or so. But I was thinking, okay, it's more important to stay alive, cause a dead person can't do damage anymore. Yeah, I let them attack me while I'm below them, so they don't attack me back when I'm on their floor, cause that's a more dangerous attack. Yeah, I almost ran into the spikes on the left and then almost ran into the spikes on the right. I didn't see this guy until he came up again. I was like, huh? What? Where was he hiding? Those guys, I have respect of those guys with the big swords. Because if you are too careless with him, you're like, okay, yeah, he can't do anything, and then you get stuck in his world and get screwed over. Like, I think a world would like do 40% of my like maximum health if I took all of it. So it's better not to screw around at this point, because I'm pretty fine my run, and I don't want to lose the run because I'm doing one such stupid thing. I mean, I'm doing enough stupid things without like thinking about it. But yeah, I don't need to do stupid things knowingly. It's enough when I try to fight those fist guys without my bursts. Sorry, another yawn. Maybe I'm making my viewers tired as well. Yeah, another story room. It's like the barracks. And apparently the king sleeps in the barracks as well. with his men, but he has a fancy bed, and everyone else doesn't. Yeah, this is the secret area for the Moonflower King, Moonflower Key, but yeah, I don't have the key, so I can't get in there. You need all 3 Moonflower keys to get a blueprint at the end. I don't even know what blueprint is, cause I don't have it yet. Cause I'm rarely going to the promenade anymore. Cause there are all those teleporter guys and the weird training dummies that give the what's it called, the force field that protects them, or force shield, or whatever you wanna call it. So yeah, that's not my thing, cause you get screwed over pretty badly if you oh yeah, I remember this point. It was a fragment of the philosopher's stone. Philosopher's stone? Philosopher. Yeah, if you well, jeez, what a word. I don't know. Before I had it either, it was spat out. And camembert, so I can get to full health now. But I decided, okay, let the camembert there and complete the stage first. Cause maybe you get hit another time or something. And yeah, the Philosopher's Stone is like 75k gold. It's pretty. I think every enemy has a chance to drop it, but it's really low. So it's a really rare. I think in my over 100 ones, I saw it thrice now. So yeah, it's if you find it early, it's great, cause you don't have to kill any enemies anymore for gold, basically. And yeah, at this point, I'm rich, but I didn't even need it, cause I basically had everything I wanted or could get at this point. So the only thing I can now afford basically is rerolls, and they are not that important. Cause I don't find any new weight item, and that's just min-maxing, and I don't really am the guy that min-maxes much. I did it in this run. At this point, I can tell you, yeah, I saw the last boss, cause yeah, that's not very surprising. Yeah, I'm like consistent when I get this far. Like when I beat the first boss, usually the chance is pretty high I'm gonna see the Hand of the King. The hard part for me is like getting through the early stages, cause I don't have my build usually by then, and yeah, I'm struggling. Yeah, I decided to go back through the other door, cause there was a camembert, and I'm almost done with the stage. So I wanted to get my health back. Was checking for okay, what way is it? There's a teleporter there, and I decided, okay, no, I didn't see the teleporter. I was talking, and I was like, yeah, it's right over there, let's go. Could have saved like half a minute there. But whatever. Yeah, not great items here. That's a root grenade or a plant grenade or whatever you wanna call it there. We can see how it's called officially in a second. Yeah, root grenade. So I just put it over, and as I said, I don't need it. It doesn't have any use for me in the final boss fight. So here I am, upgrading my shield and my backpack. for a tiny bit more damage. Decided, okay, let's check our items. Do a bit of min-maxing. Reroll. Got plus 15% flat damage there. Was quite happy with it, so I thought okay, let's reroll that. 15% damage more. Okay, great. And yeah, stats are 6, 6, 25. I decided to reroll mutations, so I could get the emergency triage, because necromancy doesn't have any, or not much use in the final boss fight. There are a few mobs in between the phases, but that's like 1 or 2% health or so. And yeah, I don't need that. So he was taking a breather, drinking. I was pretty nervous, thinking, okay. Honestly, I was thinking like, I go in there and I die. I fight him and I get him maybe to 50% or so. It's over. And yeah, it's basically what happened. As always, sadly. Yeah. So fight starts, and I parried the first attack and interrupted the second one with my Giant's Whistle, because that cancels any attack, even if it's a boss, even if it's the end boss here. So that's great. He jumps straight to the next attack then, basically. It's a slight interruption. So it's important to use it every time you can. The cooldown is pretty long, but it's high damage, and so you should use it. Yeah, I even got it behind 50%, as you can see. We are in second phase now. Fight is definitely ramping up now, and I'm getting hit more and more, sadly. He's deciding, okay, he's doing a big attack. I decide, okay, let's drink quickly, get our health up. Fight, roll those bombs away, deflect them back onto him, use my bomb, and he's done. Ha! And you thought I died there. Maybe you even clicked off, whatever. I've done it. My first time beating 3 boss cells on dead cells. Got the achievement. So it's the first time. I got a really cool outfit I have to unlock now. And yeah, I was happy. As you can see, I was like celebrating, was yelling in the middle of the night. Yeah, like, woo, yeah, I've done it. Wow, crazy. What the fuck? Yeah. And was really hyped, really pumped. And I'm still very, very pumped, but I can't do the celebration anymore. Yeah, harder, better, faster, stronger. It's like Daft Punk in here. And that's basically the end of the video. There's not much to say. So, yeah, I'm Reynolds. This is the first video on my YouTube channel in like over 6 years. The run was great, and it was fun narrating the video, to be honest. Even so, my throat is sore, whatever. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you stayed this long, respect. Thank you very much. Now you can dislike. Bye bye.